Welcome back to DJ's Dynasty. Thank you for clicking on this video. And if you read the title, then you already know what's up. You already know why we're here. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. And I just have to break it down to you. This definitely will have a part 2 because I'm working on myself. I'm working on trying to break things down into smaller videos. But please stay tuned with me. Please be patient with me. I will definitely get there. All right. Okay, so let's get right into the video. All right. So basically, you already know the video is about how to know, or basically the simple signs that you may be in an abusive relationship, or just the signs that someone or your friend or your family might be in an abusive relationship, whether it's physical, emotional, mental abuse, all that, etc., is all included. So you just want to know the signs. Of course, I'm going to break it down, like I said, into 2 parts. The first thing a person who is abusive will do to you or your friend or your family is isolation. Let me explain that a little bit more better. Isolation. What they want to do is they want to minimize your circle or isolate you from, your original people or a certain amount of crowd, original friends, family, people that you're cool with or that you have a close relationship with, so that way they can do whatever they want to do with you without interference, without having, if they isolate you enough, then your friends, family, they'll be like, oh, okay, she thinks she all that now because she got a friend, she got a boo, blah blah blah, she got a new man, or he got a new. So they want to isolate you, and they could also even mix you up. They can mix you up with those other people to the point where you're like, oh, okay, I don't even want to hang out with them anymore, because her man did this and she already doing that. So now I don't even want to be around them. And then he is like, I'm going to say he because I'm a female, you know what I'm saying? It's easier for me to say that if I'm going to be mixed up. But anyways, it's easy. He'll be like, okay, mission accomplished. You end up being isolated on both sides. But we don't want to mix up isolation with people just getting into new relationships. Sometimes you gotta go away from society and enjoy that person. When they say you can't leave them, but they can leave you. They'll say, oh, okay, I'm gonna leave you when you do this. I'm gonna leave you that. I'm gonna leave you this. But you cannot leave them. Like this, absolutely, you can't leave them. Like it's just not acceptable. Like you are not allowed. Under no circumstances must you leave them, but they can leave you. And then on top of that, they will be like, oh, even if you leave, nobody will want you, nobody want to be with you, you're not good enough. They'll tell you, they'll just try to put you down and downgrade everything that you do, so that way you lose confidence. And once you lose that confidence and you stick with them, they'll just make it seem like it's like a mouse. Like they'll bite, they'll kiss and nibble on you and bite you and then blow. You know what I'm saying? So they will definitely, let you, make you feel like you're not worthy or nobody will like you, and then make you feel like they're doing you a favor by accepting you and wanting you in the relationship. So that way you're kind of mentally and physically like kind of stuck, you know what I'm saying? So that's another sign. Another sign is someone who's just unreasonably jealous. Like they're jealous for no reason. Like they're jealous of your friend. Like you've been friends with all these people, but they're just jealous of them. For example, like in my divorce, like the relationship, the divorce, I only had one divorce, but in that relationship, he will get mad. Like he will get angry and ballistic. He would get mad if a guy would say, oh, how are you? How's your day? Just be like friendly. He will go off the railroad. It was so embarrassing to the point where I didn't want to like be around him or go out, or to the point where if I did go out with him if I knew there was a guy around or anybody, like, you know, I didn't want to even have my face open. I had to have this intimidating face for the sake of peace. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to put like my head down. I just want to give people advice. If you have a loved one, if you have a friend, or your friend, I just want you to know how to be there for that person. There's absolutely nothing. Like, no matter, yes, they isolated you from your family and your friends. My ex has been he isolated me from my own mother, okay, and friends at some point, you know. But no matter how much you tell the person that's in an abusive relationship that they deserve better, they might not even let it click. Like, at some point, I felt like when I was in that relationship, I thought I deserved what I was getting because I wasn't friendly to my parents at that time. I was ready to go. I was being rude, and another reason, my parents told me, you know, not to get into the relationship, and I still went ahead and, you know, did it. And I felt like this was just my karma, and I just stuck it. And there's other reasons, of course. People have different reasons, childhood traumas that they just feel like they deserve to be in that relationship. So no matter what you do, they might not believe that they deserve better or can get better, or can even get a better person in their life. So they just stick with it just because it's something that they're immune to, or something that they used to, or something that they could just, you know, they just got comfortable. And I just want you guys to know that whether you are a friend, family, or a loved one, or, you know, whatever you want to call yourself to that person, just be there. Don't be offended that they didn't call you or talk to you. Just cheer for them in a distance, and just keep your hands open. Keep your hands open, and let them know that, oh, okay, you haven't reached me, you haven't talked to me, but I'm gonna always be here for you. You don't have to talk to people. I hate those type of friendships. Like the type of friendships where you have to communicate every day, like for it to be a friendship. Like, nah, ain't nobody got time, okay? I like the type of friendship where, like, no matter how long we spoke, we can still catch up with everything and still be cool. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna punch you in the face because, you know, I miss you, okay? And we need to talk. But that's about it. Like, let's just keep it like that. So don't be like, oh, okay, I'm offended, okay, and you turn your way, and the person does not have anybody to come back to. Same thing with family, especially family. You want to make sure that you have, not saying that I didn't have a comfortable home. I didn't realize how great my home was. I don't regret that relationship that I was in, but I didn't appreciate how great my home was until I got into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a curfew. I was living a good life at my parents' house, and I was just ready to go because I was being a teenager, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I know better, blah, but now I know better. But you want to, if you're a family member, you want to make sure that your child is comfortable in that home. Like, don't let it be, it's my way or the highway, you know? Try to make sure that when your child come home, they're happy to be home. They want to be home. They don't want to, make sure they don't want to even leave home. Like, of course, everybody's different. Having a positive environment for their children enough for them to want to stay home. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, this is my house. This is my house. Like, I don't even know what accent I just pulled. You're going to do whatever I want. If you want, you're going to get out. If you can't, you're going to get out. And it's just a toxic thing to the point where you're like, okay, I'm used to this toxic behavior and I'm just ready to go. Whoever is willing to come, I'm ready to go. So I missed all the signs, like, which I've talked about in a previous video about the signs of before getting married, and I missed all those signs. But you know, I was just ready to go. Okay, and I wish my family just, you know, listened to me and just made me feel like everything was comfortable for me. And part of my escape from my relationship, I talk about this a lot, but part of my escape was my family finally calling me. No, I called my dad and he told me that he loved me for the first time. Like, for the first time. And I broke down. Like, I broke down in tears. And yes, my mom and my dad, they're like together. It's not like a separate thing. That really helped me escape my divorce. Like, that really helped me. So, and he told me that you can come home whenever you feel like it. And when he told me that, because I know he was upset with me for getting married to that guy, and my mom was also upset with me after they found out certain things about him, but it was a little bit too late. Well, that's what I thought, but it's never too late to say no. I don't care if the ring's on your hand. I don't care if tomorrow's the wedding. It's never late. It's never too late to say no, okay? But I was just ready to go and just create my own home. So just please create a safe, a good home, a good environment. Please be that friend that is always open. Don't be offended if they don't get back to you. You don't know what they're going through. Just listen to them, and just know that don't get upset with them if they don't listen to your advice. You know, they have to, something has to click for them to escape. You can do whatever you want to do. Of course, keep doing what you got to do to get them out, but something has to click for them to like finally like say, let's go, you know? And I don't want to speak on this. I'm waiting to have a bigger crowd, but please, please subscribe if you are not subscribed. And if you are already subscribed, tell your classmate, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your mama, your dad, your uncle, your stepdaddy to subscribe. So I want to have a larger audience so that way I can get into part 2, because it's a much deeper situation, and I want to be able to, because my circle right now is very intimate, and I want to be able to answer the questions as they go. But I will definitely get into part 2, and I will also get into my divorce story and how I escaped and all that, you know what I'm saying? So that's all for this video. Please click the thumbs up and comment down below any suggestions, you know what I'm saying? Just anything, you know, a little clap, a little if you want to add a little bit, just put that in the comment section. That is all for this video. Thank you, and keep tuning in. Okay, because it's going to get spicy. It's going to get real. Okay? All right. Peace.